Shaista, let me turn to you, because I know that you're concerned to some extent with preventing these things, and I'm using the word because we have a prevent program that tries to do it. From the perspective of the Muslim women, what do you think needs to change, either in the rest of society or within the Muslim community?
Well, first of all, I'd like to start by paying our sincere condolences on behalf of the Muslim Women's Network to the friends and family of the victims, particularly the parents who've lost their children. It's unthinkable to lose your children. In terms of what can be done, we constantly talk about, how do we challenge the threat of ISIS? That's, something that the police and the government are working on. But there's more that can be done. I think more needs to be done to isolate and marginalise voices of what I would call silent supporters. Now, this attack has been so horrific that everybody, no matter what your background is, has condemned this. This is an attack on children. It's an attack on all of us. But although the Muslim community, by and large, is really shaken with this and is really condemning it, unfortunately, there are a small cohort of people, individuals, organisations, I'm not going to name them on here, they are very active in terms of they will not want Muslims to work with the government.
Would they recognise, sorry to interrupt, would they recognise themselves as supporters of IS or its counterparts, or they would think of themselves as opposed, but just, in your view, not opposed in the right way?
Well, I'm going to describe what they are, and then I think we can then decide whose side that they are on, because they're not on our side, and I would put them on the side of extremists, because these people, first of all, I've noticed that when there are terror attacks, they don't condemn them. And at first I thought, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's because we have so many and they're abroad. Maybe they don't want to condemn in each and every one. But this one, you have to be heartless not to condemn this. This was on children. This is an attack on our own home country. Yet there's been silence. Yet they've very quickly jumped on the bandwagon of, there's going to be a backlash on Muslims. That has already started. Yes, we need to condemn that. But this is a conversation we need to be having in coming days. But today our focus should be on the victims and their families. The same people will criticise the government counter strategy and prevent, and that's fine. People who work with government like ourselves, we will raise concerns and we will say, look, actually you need to do better because innocent people get caught up in this. And please let me finish my point. This is really, really important, is that the same people will demonise and target people and vilify people who will want to work with government to defeat and challenge extremists. We are called Muslim apologists. By condemning extremism and terrorism is not being an apologist. It's about being a human being. It's about human values.
Thank you very much. And that